Hello, Leo. Welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. As promised, Leo, I'm going to be doing a reading looking specifically at the energy coming in from the summer solstice here. Summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern hemisphere. Remember, this is a general reading, Leo, so parts of it may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest for someone else. And you may book a personal reading with me at intuitivegardentarot.org. Sorry if you hear all the noise outside. All right, Leo, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Death card, Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. Interesting mix. All right, in the background, we have celebration, being in community, connecting with your friends, loved ones, your soul tribe. I feel and I can see this upward spiral energy. Something about your community is a very important source of support for you right now. And if you aren't already aligned with your soul tribe or your soul family, so to speak, I feel that that is coming with this solstice energy, because I just feel a synergy of these three people kind of coming together, and they're all on an upward spiral. It's very important and beneficial to be around others that are doing their work and are aware of how to utilize the energy and expand consciousness. So what I'm getting for you, Leo, is either you already have that and to delve into that, or it's showing up with the solstice energy. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, very abundant, multi-layered. This might be a time where you're connecting with family. You might be together with family or a larger community, if you will, if not actual family. And again, I feel there's a lot of joy and prosperity and abundance. It may be an abundance of support, which could be emotional, it could be financial, but it's very alive. And I'm also getting that for you, Leo, this solstice energy is running through some ancestral patterns. It's like activating something in your DNA from your lineage, if you will. Wow, it's very specific. This has not come through for any of the other signs quite in that way. I really think, yes, that's in general happening to everyone, but this is again very specific. And then with the Two of Pentacles following that, it's been maybe a bumpy ride, or it might continue to be bumpy. Juggling this energy, working with energy from the past, planting seeds for the future, juggling day-to-day tasks as well, all in the mix. It's just a lot. I'm feeling it's a lot reverberating out. Very interesting. There's almost a mischievous quality coming through in the expression from his eyes on this card, and I have never seen this before. It's almost like you're saying to the universe, really? Is this all you got? Because I can handle it. I love this. This is great. Um, really? Is this supposed to be hard? So for some of you lucky people, it might not feel very challenging. It might be coming from the other place of, really, you want me to do all of this right now? Like, are you sure? Like, come on, seriously? This is a lot. So there are ups and downs, highs and lows coming with this energy, with this kind of work. Of course, you're probably not new to that concept if you're watching this video. And with the death card at the center of the reading, very strong, slow moving energy of transformation from one state of being into another state of being. Something coming to an end so something new can be born. And that might even be some of this Two of Pentacles. There might be some things you're being asked to let go of in order to let something new come through that would be more fulfilling, that your heart's desiring. Okay, now we're on to something, Leo. I think that's the main message for a lot of you here, is deciding which one of those pentacles to set down so that you can move forward with the one that's planting a seed to bear fruit. And this could be causing you some stress, some sleepless nights, maybe even some challenging dreams. Yeah, just tuning into that feeling of, I just don't know. There's so many variables. There's so much involved, so many people, party, energies involved in this situation. I'm just not sure what to do about it. I'm not sure what the right choice is. But it's relying only on your mental energy here, Leo. So remember, we have intellect, we have knowledge, but we also have intuition. And I don't think whatever it is that's coming up for you with this energy right now from the solstice is going to be resolved just through mental energy or logic alone. And this couldn't be more obvious with this magician card. Look at all that radiant light, golden light radiating out from him, from behind him. He is so connected to that infinity consciousness, the infinity loop above his head. He knows how to tap into the potential reality and manifest something into the 3D tangible reality here. He has every tool he needs, and he has a sword, he has a cup, he has a wand, he has a pentacle, he has this magical baton to basically harness that energy from above to create anything he desires. Speaking of desires, this is having what you desire. This is wish fulfillment, being very content and satisfied emotionally, even physically. And these two cards are flanking the Nine of Swords. They are supporting and aspecting that Nine of Swords energy of worry and trying to have it all figured out up here in your brain. And you have very powerful manifestation energy coming through, and you are being equipped or reminded, because you probably already have had this equipment and access to this magician energy, but it's very strong right now from this solstice activation. So the message here that I'm getting is to get out of your head a little bit, and you might even do that by not working on things, whether it's energetically or spiritually, and just have some fun. Get out there, go play, go be with your friends, do what brings you joy. And in that space of contentment and joy, it will soften that nervous mental energy of needing to figure things out. And take your time, kind of ride the waves. One step at a time, you can achieve what you need to achieve, or bring into your reality what is missing right now and what you might be needing. And there's just so much light coming through with this magician's robe. I just really feel like there's a lot of light codes, a lot of photonic light, specifically activating your ability to tap into manifestation, straight up. Okay, Leo, let's finish with some oracle cards, and the Elemental Empath deck wants to bring your message for you. Divine timing, sensitivity, and growth. I don't usually read oracle cards in reverse, and I am feeling called to do that this time. So reverse means it's upside down. It came up upside down. So let me tune into this energy and what the message is with it being reversed. So first, let's look at the details. Underneath divine timing, it says, trust the universe, follow the flow, patience, and signs. I know exactly what it's saying. You're not trusting the universe. You're not trusting the flow. You're just trying to figure it out, manhandle it, and solve it right now. Whatever this is, this energy, again, that could be activated. Maybe it's energy that's already been in play for a while and is just even stronger from the solstice energy. And that's why I'm suggesting maybe just stop thinking about it and go have some fun. That might be the best way for things to come together. Because even when we're following advice such as this, like, oh, okay, this reading is suggesting that, I'm spinning my wheels by trying to manhandle this and figure it out and to go play, and that's the solution. Well, I would be going to play as the solution so that whatever I'm trying to figure out gets figured out. It would still be driven by that desire to have it all resolved. And that's fine, because you'll get distracted, and just by having some fun and hanging out with friends in your community and your family, that will raise your vibration quite a bit, so that you can tune more into this energy, which is very much available for you right now, Leo. Next, we have sensitivity. This is about your emotions. It says validate self, vulnerability is strength, and projections. Okay. So, are you validating yourself? That's what's coming to mind. Do you ever validate yourself? One, or A, do you validate how much you have achieved, how many things have gone right, or how many problems you have been able to solve in your life? And where we are vibrating our frequency, it's just abundantly clear, is what shows up around us in our relationships, in our lives, in our external reality. So really knowing your inner strength is, that's, again, it's frequency. It's not always just being in our head. So being able to tap into kind of your inner state of being, assess that, work with that, is really going to project out more of what you want to experience. So if you're in alignment with what you're tapping into, let me back up. If you find yourself feeling angry or frustrated or fearful or worried about something, that energy projects out, and then you'll see fearful things, things to worry about, or situations will come up that are stressful. So again, by being in tune with what it is you're radiating out, that's what you're projecting. Other people are also projecting on us all the time what they believe, what they perceive. And just being aware of that and your own sensitivity to that. You might need to protect your energy field if you're very sensitive to other people's energy. But vulnerability is strength. Let's go into that. That feels like this to me. Accepting the cycle of life and death. There is a vulnerability in acceptance, and that's what's coming through as strength. Accepting what we can't change, or accepting what isn't perfect today, which might be perfect tomorrow or next week. And keeping your heart open is also strength, because our hearts contain our compass, our guide. And if out of fear, stress, or worry, we're in a contracted state, we're not going to have that clear guidance in the way that we do when we can trust and stay open and allow ourselves to be vulnerable. We're actually more powerful that way, as strange as that may seem. Growth. We have surrender. Surrender to the process. Simplify your life. Healing and layers. So it says simplify your healing. I misread that. Again, don't try to have it all figured out 10 steps ahead. Even what you need to heal or where you need to grow. And I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to use a garden example. I've noticed over the years, as I've learned a little bit more here and there about gardening, my flowers and vegetables and herbs have had better luck and more abundance when I don't try so hard to give them extra nutrients or tomato plants, trimming off the suckers so that it grows more abundantly, etc., etc. I'm finding that with gardening, again, as this example, when I try to micromanage it or supplement or augment the growth, it's the same, if not sometimes even less, than when I just don't think so much about it and I just kind of water it every day or every other day. Just give it water and let it do what it needs to do. So that's what I'm feeling about simplifying your healing. There is a lot of overthinking in this reading with the Nine of Swords as, kind of the outcome. So you're being invited to not think so hard about what you're doing and how to go about it, and things might grow much better on their own when they're kind of left more to their natural process. All right, if this resonated with you, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, share this video with others, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Very interesting reading, Leo. Take care.